Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
สวัสดีครับ and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mastanza, and here's the news you need to know. The owners of several nightlife venues in Patong are coming together to petition the local government to extend the mandatory closing times from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. The consortium includes over 20 owners of Patong bars, nightclubs, and other entertainment venues who are petitioning for the area to become a special zone with a later mandatory closing time. The move follows Monday night's blitz that saw authorities force bars and nightclubs on Bangla Road to close at the mandatory time of 1 a.m., while those outside the special entertainment zone in that area were ordered to close at midnight. The president of the Patong Entertainment Business Association, Wirawit Sambat, says that because most tourists usually come to the area after midnight, businesses are losing at least 100 million baht a year in sales. For the full story, head over to thephuketnews.com. And American YouTube vlogger My Mate Nate is in hot water again. This time, netizens are attacking him for his latest video in which he freezes a fish and then, quote, brings it back to life. The Thai language video shows Nate Bartling and two others using liquid nitrogen to freeze a snakehead fish, then putting it in water to defrost it, bringing it, quote, back to life. But the fish then jumps out of its container, writhing around with the team laughing around it. But netizens were not amused, with comments in Thai condemning the video and Nate for the incident, saying it's not in keeping with the Buddhist religion of treating animals with kindness. Bartling was previously criticized for a video late last year in which he tried to demonstrate Thailand's poor record of English education by asking trick questions to young Thais, which many found offensive. He since apologized for that incident. And could the case concerning a wind farm in Chayapum start a precedent of legal rulings against future electricity generating projects? Earlier this week, the Supreme Administrative Court upheld an administrative court's decision to nullify a 27-year rental agreement that would have allowed a private company to build a wind farm on 39 rai of land in Chayapum's Tepsatit district. The wind farm was set to generate a capacity of 90 megawatts, though it would have cost 6 billion baht to build. The court ruled that the land the wind farm would be built on is Sopoko land and would have been in breach of existing laws because wind farming is not mentioned in the law, despite the fact that several wind farms already exist on Sopoko land around the country. And stay right there, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Tourists on Kata Beach yesterday received a warning that their reclining sun loungers were not allowed on the sand, not even in the 10% special zones. The special 10% zones are in all beaches across Phuket and is the only place at each beach where vendors are able to sell food, beverages, and services like massages to tourists. Officials patrolled Kata Beach yesterday, handing out pamphlets explaining the rules, and although they did warn tourists about illegal beach chairs, tourists were not asked to remove their sun loungers from the beach. New special zone flags were set up to easily mark the 10% areas on Kata Beach. And authorities on a call about a group of beggars annoying locals at a fair in Chalong got a big surprise when they found over 100,000 baht on a homeless man. At about 7 p.m. yesterday, officials turned up to the Chalong Fair on a complaint about a group of beggars annoying fairgoers. Among them was 67-year-old Hokjai Seong. Though not a beggar, police saw that he had a large bulge at the top of his pants and, upon inspection, found 13 bags filled with cash totaling no less than 100,000 baht, which he said he earned by selling old items. Police say the man was afraid of losing the money and would carry it around with him. Authorities then took him to a shelter and allowed him to open up a bank account. And finally, an 18-year-old Thai teen is in hot water with police after confessing that he made up a story about being abducted by police and then robbed of 80,000 baht just the day before. Srawut Prungpasop had originally told police that men wearing police vests had abducted him early on Thursday morning at an ATM machine in Bangkok while he was depositing money for his sister-in-law. But when police finally questioned him, the teen confessed to lying about the robbery and admitted he stole the cash himself to pay a gambling debt. He faces up to 3 years in jail and/or a fine of up to 6,000 baht. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
Safe Fertility Center Phuket is the international fertility and women's health clinic. We offer diagnosis and treatment of infertility, IVF, ICSI, pregnancy, reproductive system disease, and cancer.